Hi everyone, Ms. Lindsay here with North Pine Top Middle School. I teach Cyber Foundations, and I decided to do a video demonstrating some things using spreadsheets. So I'll be telling and showing you some things in Google Sheets. To get us started, I wanted to share just a little bit of information about Google Sheets. So let me share with you for just a second my screen. All right. So to get us started, Google Sheets allows you to do lots of different things to help organize, edit, and analyze different types of information. So in this video lesson, I'm going to show you the different ways that you can use spreadsheets, how to navigate to Google Sheets, and just the interface, the basic toolbar, and how you do some simple things there. You'll learn basic ways to work with cells, cell content, how to select cells, insert content, copy paste for starters. Let's see, the different things you can use Google Sheets for. You can use them to help you organize. Teachers can use it to help organize a field trip. You can help with your budget, plan a budget, help you know where your money is going. You can gather content information. Google Sheets really helps you to organize your information that you're collecting so that it's easy to read, easy to follow. Calculate exercise statistics. So that could be any kind of statistics, not necessarily just for exercise, but any kind of data that you are looking at. I know that we had to, average students' grades, and so I used Google Sheets to help me with that. I put my student names in and, their 9 weeks grades, and I used Google Sheets to help me organize that data, and I typed in a formula to help me calculate their average. Manage requests, create an invoice. So lots of career choices could use Google Sheets. You could use this to help you in school and when you get a job or whatever. So to get us started, we are going to go to your drive. You'll go to New, and we want a new Google Sheet. You'll select that option. When you open it up, it's untitled. So you'll want to give it a title. If you don't give things a title in your drive, everything is untitled, and so it's not really easy to find things if they're all untitled because they're in the use. So it really helps if you give your documents, spreadsheets, and if you give them a name. So we're going to call this one Practice Spreadsheets. And then you should enter, and it saves that new name. These are your columns, the A, B, C, D across the top. Those are your columns. And your rows are the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth. Okay, these are your cells. So right now I'm in cell A1, and let's say we type the date, May 21st, 2020. Just click off of it. I typed something incorrectly there, so let me go fix that. Okay, and let's say we want to continue that date down this column in column A, but instead of repeating the 21, we want to do the next date, 22, 23, 24, and so forth. So if you'll notice this blue box around your cell, and then there's a little blue square right here. If you'll just click on that blue square, click, hold, and drag, just as far down as you want to go. Let's say we want to stop at the 10. And then release your mouse, and your numbers are now moving down your page, 21, 22, 23, your dates. So there's using the fill handle. Okay, let's say we want to move our data. We want to move our dates. So you would click, hold, drag down to select all the cells you want to move. Instead of clicking this blue box right here, you're going to just click on either this blue line or this blue line. You'll see my cursor changed to the hand. So you click, hold, and drag that data anywhere you want it. Okay. So you drag it and you just release your mouse, and that moves all of your data at one time. Okay. Let's say we want I click the undo button, and my 26 is back. All right, so that's inserting data, selecting it, moving it, fill handle, renaming. And you don't have to click save or anything like that. Remember, students, we've talked about this in Google Drive, Google Sheets, any of the Googles, it saves automatically. So that's really great, really helpful. All right, another feature that I want to demonstrate for you is how to do formulas and how to, instead of physically, adding something over and over again, you can type a formula in and it will add for you, subtract, multiply, divide, any of those operations that you want to do. So I have another spreadsheet here that I have created for you. I put in, I just made up some numbers. This could be used for maybe keeping up with your money. If you have a checking account, this is a great way to help keep up with your money and how much you're spending and where it's going and your balance. So I've put my month. I've got some categories going across the top. I have some payment options and even a deposit here that I'm going to show you how to do that. I've got some money amounts here. So first of all, let's select all of this and let's make the font a little larger. So I've selected it all, and you go right here to your font size, drop down arrow, and I'm going to click the 12. That just makes it a little larger. You could do 12, 14. Either one of those are good. Helps to make it larger so that you can see it a little better. I also want to show you how to make my font, maybe bold it, just change the style of certain font. So all my categories right here, I want to make them bold. So you just go to your toolbar and you click the B. That's for your bold. And I also want to maybe center align. So everything is left aligned right now. So I'll go right here to my alignment button and I'm going to click center. So it put all those categories in the center of their cell. Okay. There's also the option of, to help you separate your data a little more, you can go to your grid right here, the borders, and you can add a border to all of that. It just helps with the looks of it so that it kind of separates it a little better. So you could do that if you would like to. Okay, so I have on here a sample, monthly check. So let's say you get paid this amount. So that is now your balance. Okay, let's say we didn't have anything the month before to add to that. We're just starting fresh the month of May with this amount. So that is now my balance. Okay, I have some bills here that I have to pay. So I've got my electric bill, house payment, car payment, insurance. I've got some bills. we have to pay our bills. So I've got, I did a little side job. I did some mowing. So I have a deposit here that I'll show you how to add that to your balance to keep up with that. So first of all, click over here in the cell underneath your balance. And you start it off with an equal sign. Okay. And we're going to be subtracting this amount that we paid the electric company. So I'm going to click the cell that has my balance, which is F4, and it put it in there for me. And I want to subtract this one. But instead of just clicking this cell, I'll click it, show you what it does. Let me back up just a second. So subtracting this one, got to put your minus sign. Forgot that. So if I do click just in this one cell, all right, let's try that again. Minus, yes, enter. Okay, there we go. That time it worked. And so it subtracted it for me. But that is if you're just subtracting one single cell. So if I want to subtract all of these without having to enter that formula over and over again, equal, all right, this amount in F4 minus. All right, this time I'm gonna click the D. All right, that's selected. Everything in D is going to be a withdrawal, so it's a subtraction. Hit enter. Same number appeared because in this cell it is this amount minus this amount. There's your new balance. Okay, so if you'll click on your new balance after you've entered that formula, you can see it right here. You get your fill handle and you drag it down. All right, I'm going to stop it right here because this one is not a withdrawal. This one is going to be a deposit. So in this cell, I'm going to start out with equal. I'm going to select my balance plus, and I'm going to click that $75, I think, hit enter. And you'll notice my balance went up a little bit. It's because I deposited some money there. So now I'm back to my subtracting. So again, I did subtracting, then I did an adding. So I need to type my subtraction again. My balance minus column D again. All right, so it went down. So again, all of these are subtractions, so I can grab that fill handle and drag it down. So that helps you keep up with, when you're spending money, you're adding money in, and here's your running balance. So this is very helpful, as you're getting older and having jobs, keeping up with your money. So that is an option for you, okay? I also want to show you, maybe you want to organize your data into a chart to help you organize better, see it easier where your money's going. So you can select what you're wanting to put in the chart. You'll go to Insert. All right, you click Chart. All right, that popped that chart up there, but I would like a pie chart. And let's do this little 3D pie chart here. Okay. You can, in this pop-up toolbar here, you can customize different things on your chart. So the chart style, background color, let's make it gray. All right, your font. You can make your font different. Chart border color, make it black. All right, another option. Let's see here. Let's leave all that the same. Let's go to chart and axis titles. All right, so this is where you can give this chart a title, an overall title, and you can even label the axis. So let's call this one monthly expenses. You'll see it, put it there. I'm going to make the font different color so that it shows up a little better. Made it blue. You can make it bold. Okay. So now our chart is not in a very good location. So I want to drag this chart to select it. So if you click off of it, the chart is not selected. This cell is actually selected. So click back on your chart and you can move it over. You could make it wider this way, make it taller, wider, or you could grab the corner and it drags it and makes it proportional. Okay. So now you can see easier where the majority of your money is going. Okay. The large yellow is my house payment. So it took up a large amount of my money. Then my car payment, my electric bill, car insurance, my phone bill. So it really helps you to see where your money is going. And that's very helpful as you are getting your own money and keeping up with where it's all going. Okay, I'll make my chart a little smaller. All right, so as you keep this chart going, you just simply come down here and just type in if you have a new expense. We go back to Walmart. I spend a lot of time in Walmart, seems like. So I've typed that there. Spent $25. Come back over here, drag that balance so that it takes out my 25. Okay. Notice it did not add my border. So if you want your border to go further than what you currently have typed, you'll have to select a larger area. Go to your border and click it again, and that will add you a larger section. Okay. I need to do my text again because it's not matching this other, so I want it to be 12. There we go. And there you go. That's that. So if you have any questions as you're using Sheets, please email me. There is also a website, gcfglobal.org. I was using this website earlier. It is an excellent website if you just, on your own time are wanting to, learn whatever it is you're wanting to learn about. There are many different things that you can use this website to learn things about. So I'm going to go to the search bar and I'm going to type in Google Sheets. Enter. All right, Google Sheets tutorial. All right, so it starts out all about your Google Drive. If you need a little refresher course on your Google Drive, this is excellent resource to use. A lot of times you can just go through and kind of scan over the information. You don't necessarily have to read every single word, but you do need to be reading. So I want to encourage you to, find something on here that you want to learn more about. There are YouTube videos already embedded into the lesson. So, you can read the information and then go watch a YouTube video so that you have some visuals to go with what you just read. Let me show you on. So here's my spreadsheet basics, getting started, modifying columns, rows, cells, formatting cells. So let's click back on the get started. I read over with you the introduction when I first started. There is a YouTube video, but it doesn't play too well on my video, so I'm not going to start that. But it's only about 2.5 minutes. If that's something that you're interested in, you can pull this up at home and watch that video. More information about the Google Sheets. Here's where I got, the options of where you can use Google Sheets. This even shows you basically what I showed you, how to create a new Google spreadsheet. Go to your Drive, click the new, click Google Sheets, rename it. So all that is here. You want to get your parents in on it, and maybe they don't use Google Sheets because it's not really something that a lot of people would use. So you might want to show them, some things that they could utilize Google Sheets, and they may, find that they really enjoy it and it helps simplify something for them. You could help them with that, okay? So it talks about saving, Google Drive saving automatically. It shows you the Google Sheets interface, okay? So when you open it up, that is called the interface, and you might recognize this website. We have used this in class on some web quests. So I gave you, some words. I gave you maybe spreadsheet title, okay? And I asked you to tell me what it was, or I even maybe gave you the definition and you had to come on here and find me, using that definition, what is that? And so you just click on the red and white plus signs there, and it opens up and tells you more information about the interface. So this is great if you really need a refresher on the interface and how to maneuver around. There's the cell, okay, cell basics. So we talked about your columns are the numbers and the rows are, the columns are your letters, the rows are your numbers. I think I said that backwards. Keep on going. It shows you a cell range. So a cell, a cell would be A2, but if you want to select a group of cells, that would be your cell range. So if we wanted to go from A2 to B8, that would be, you selecting A2, going over and down, and getting a range. And this is how you demonstrate that, okay? Understanding your cell content, formatting. So on mine, I did not color code, but you most certainly could color code your columns. Go back to that formulas practice. And let's say we want to make, this column a certain color. We could do that. So this will show you how to do that. Okay. The best way to do this is just to open Google Sheets, open that interface, click around on it, play around, type things, try to copy things, move them, drag them, fill handle. Try this color coding. The best way for you to learn it is just get in there and do it. We've talked about this before in class. When y'all get a new cell phone, you don't read the owner's manual. You just open that phone up and you just start playing with the apps and playing with all the different options in that phone until you've learned how to use it and how to do different things with your phone. So same thing with these Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Docs, all of those. I encourage you to just open them up, play around with them. You know, we did a really cool thing with the Google Slides. You did your interactive story, your if then adventure story with a partner maybe. So that should be in your Google Drive. Okay. That would be something really cool to show your parents maybe, how you did your if then adventure story. So on your slides, you know, based on what they pick, it takes them to a different slide. So that was really cool. Y'all did really great with that. So show your parents what you did. Do a new one. What have you been doing during quarantine? Or maybe if you haven't done much, you just make up a story and go with that. Okay, if then adventure story, make up your own. Okay. This shows you how to select cells again. Insert content, delete, copy, paste, cut and paste, drag and drop, fill handle. That's the one where I showed you how to drag it and extend your data. All right, the challenge is basically what I did on this first practice with the dates. So when you're finished, I can change my mind and added that data back. So I don't have any blanks, but it should look something similar to that, okay? You can click continue. The next lesson is how to modify columns, rows, cells. All right, so you can keep scrolling on through there. Here's another YouTube video. So you can watch that. Working with cells, rows, columns, modifying your width. All right, that's something really cool. So on my formulas practice, I'm gonna make this chart a little smaller. If you wanna make this column larger, I've selected C, and you put your cursor at the top here. Notice how my cursor changed to that double arrow. You click and drag that over as far as you want to go. Okay, I'm not going to make mine too big, but I'm going to make my C a little wider. So that way all of my options here are showing, nothing's getting cut off. Okay, so you can play around with that. Auto size. It's really cool. It makes them all the same size. Okay. There was also a quiz. Let me go back to that main screen right here. And if you'll scroll down, there's a quiz. So if you want to test your knowledge and see how you do, Google Sheets saves your changes automatically, true, false, submit. So it even tells you if you get it right or wrong. So that's a cool little quiz to help you, quick little way to see, you know, after you've gone through the lesson, all right, how am I at using Google Sheets? Use this little quiz to test it out, test out your knowledge and see how you do. Right. So that's basically how you use Sheets and just the very basics of it. So there's that fill color. I made that one yellow. And I want to make I'm clicking this paint bucket right here, this fill color. Make this one this color. Let's go with that. And one more for this one. There you go. Just makes it easier to look at. So, yeah. So try it out. Show your parents. Play around with it. Become an expert. Play around with your Google Docs, Google Slides. Check your email, okay? Don't forget about checking your email. Surely you haven't forgotten how to do that, but if you have, go to Google Drive. Okay, you go right here to your apps, and there's your Gmail, okay, along with your docs, your slides, your sheets. Okay, calendar, you need help you keep track of something. There's a calendar in your Google Drive. Okay, so keep a check on things. Your email, Miss Beth McCullough, our counselor, she could be sending out, questions, information. Mr. Matthews may send out some information to you about, the next school year. So keep a check on your email. A lot of you may get it on your phone. I know I have my Gmail on my phone. You can even do Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides. You can even put those apps on your phone. It's easier on a computer, but you can use your smartphone if you have one to use Google. So that's basically the basics of Google Sheets. So again, if you have any questions, if you're trying out some things, maybe some things that I showed you or something new, if you have a summer job and you need to keep track of, babysitting and, what kids you have on what day and how much you should get paid, that's important. Keep a balance and keep up with your money. So if you have any questions, email me. I miss you guys. I hate that our year got cut short. We were doing so good with, keeping track of what we were doing, and we were completing lessons, and we were moving through codes so quickly and efficiently. And I hate that you did not get to finish your Unit 3, but it is still there. So if you have internet access at home, or if y'all you go to a relative's house and they have internet or whatever, and you have a way to get back on there, you can get on code.org, and you can go back to Unit 3 and you can continue with those lessons. And if you need any help, you can send me an email and I will get right back with you as soon as possible. Okay, and I'll help y'all out with that. If you want to go back through Unit 2, which was your web development, that one was really fun. Y'all did an awesome job on your web pages, so show your parents that. Y'all did a really good job on those. I was really impressed with how y'all did. Play around with that, okay? So I look forward to seeing y'all in the hallways, okay, as y'all will be 8th graders next year. Come by and see me. If you have any questions, email me about anything. Check my email and I will get back with you, okay? I hope you have an amazing summer and you have fun and be safe, and hopefully I will see all of you back at school in August. Y'all take care. Bye.